Welcome back to the John 2 Zone, episode 9? 9. November 11th. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, as you can tell, we're not recording on a normal day. It's a nice sunny day out. Watching some good old college football, watching my friend Kyle absolutely demolish Arkansas Tech U 42-0 at halftime. That's insane.
I still think it's just the fact that someone would go to Arkansas Tech that brings them down.
Boo. We're an anti-Arkansas Tech household. Look at them with their multicolor. Actually, no, that might be Harden's band. I don't know. Look at those green shirts.
It's your favorite part, John, the band.
Get this. I know. I love this part. It's my favorite part. But, yeah, so what do you guys do? What are you guys up to?
I have to go to work once we finish this.
So you're going to have such a rise of fun and then decline? Or is it just a constant decline?
My day has been declining since it started.
But now it's on the up and up because we're here now. And we're also, we are the pillows in frame? I forgot to ask. Let's get rid of the... Actually, no, I have a bone to pick about the pillows.
We already talked about them.
Yeah, well, no, last time we talked about them, I think we said it on the show, we need the gay pillows. So we have one gay pillow. And it's Winston. It's a nice, well, here's the thing. Look, it's a nice little picture of Winston, right? Look, this is a cat. You can see it. It's a cat.
That's a cat?
Yeah. No way. And then there's me. What the hell, Div? And you think a heart is gonna stop this?
I mean, it's a spitting image of you.
Yeah, this is how my eyes are at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how my nose looks.
You get home at like 2 a.m. and that's how you look when you walk in.
Yeah, I do so much for my community, and this is how they repay me. They're like, oh, here's the worst picture of you of all time. And then here's like...
You use our communal space
and then here's
for
a little
podcast? This
and
is
then
how
here's
we
a
repay
heart.
You.
It's an hour a week. It's not like you guys have spent more time here doing whatever you want. Not Luke. Luke, you stay in your room. You can say whatever you want. Everyone else has used this room for whatever they please. And I usually just use downstairs. Yeah, I don't care that I'm the gay pill. I'm mad at how my image. I'm mad at this. It looks like I'm balding.
It's endearing.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's endearing to your mama. That's what it is. All right, let's see if I can get this wall. It's not moving.
Throw out the wall and see if it will stick.
Probably, honestly, if I'm being honest.
I think it's got too much weight to it.
Right now. Nope, I think there's a dent in there instead.
The wall just goes right through.
That would be the best outcome of that. Just like, oh, okay, well, the podcast is over.
Time to put a poster up there.
Please.
Just like fire a cannonball straight through the brick wall.
That would
Just have a hole to the outside now.
like, oh, okay, so we're gonna have to fix that soon.
Just put another one of the
We Shawshank it. We just put
a poster.
we put another poster.
When we move out, the landlord just peels it out. He's like, no.
We put Buff Jose over it. He's just like, no. The security deposit. We don't even have one.
No, we don't.
We don't. So it's like, I mean, technically we could just. Yeah, what would he do? Be mad at us?
But then I'd feel bad.
Yeah, that's the only thing holding us back. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's the only thing holding us back. That's like most. That's like everything is holding us back.
Common decency and social convention.
That's like literally what Curb Your Enthusiasm is just all about.
It's just that one bit from a Phineas and Ferb episode where Doofenshmirtz traps Perry on a train car through social convention.
I don't remember watching that, but that's probably a really funny episode.
The power of social convention.
I know Perry the Platypus is Larry David.
I'm pretty sure that episode happens in Canada, actually.
I think that makes a lot of sense because it's like, oi, I'm sorry, mate. That's
That
was Australian
person and speak to them like that.
Oi, mate. And it's just like, that's Australian. G'day. They're like, get out of my face. Oi, crikey, mate. I love that guy that just doesn't understand. He can do accents well, but he always does the wrong one.
I go to a Canadian restaurant and speak their native language. This is their reaction.
Top of the morning to you. I'm just like,
Please leave.
yeah, that's a good guy to be. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna get my accents down.
You're gonna be an accent guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta be an everything guy. I don't know.
You go to the office and you're just like speaking in.
I don't know about you, but I was scrolling Tinder like yesterday. I saw someone, and then I was like, damn, I gotta learn how to speak Spanish. I don't know why that was my first reaction. I don't even think there were a Latino women. I think that was just like my instinct. I was like, I gotta learn Spanish. Fellas, you ever see a girl so bad you just gotta learn Spanish?
That's the type of girl to make you wish you spoke a little French.
No, Spanish. That's another type of woman. That's a white woman you speak French for.
Duolingo ass bitches.
Yeah, no, exactly. I did.
Your years of Spanish language class didn't pay off.
Nope. How many years? I've done it. I don't know how many years I did Spanish. Too many years to not know that much. I should be able to do an entire podcast in Spanish, but I can't. I think that's sad.
That's a personal goal for you.
It really is, because I feel bad. My parents didn't teach me Spanish, but like they put me in a position to be taught Spanish, and I just failed. That's the one thing. I don't know. Everything else comes like pretty easily to me, but
yeah, and I mean, me and Harrison have the excuse of we live in the Midwest, but you lived in Texas. There's no excuse.
Yeah, I'm the first Mexican person you've met, so so you guys, you have a reason.
Your ancestors are looking down on you like, come on, man.
No, I think there's some joy because they're like, he's properly integrated. He can. They're like, he doesn't have to worry about people being like he's Mexican because like, oh, he doesn't speak Spanish. He's white. Actually, yeah, no, my Spanish blood, they don't care. They're like, yeah. My Mexican blood's probably just like disappointed. They're like, do better. You gotta do better, mijo. Mijo.
There we go. There's the extent of your Spanish.
Mijo. God damn this. Yeah, no. I need to get the ball rolling in a quite literal sense, in a mental sense for the podcast. I'm going back home in 3 days. Finally back in Texas. I haven't been since May? Yeah, May.
This is the longest you've been away from home, yeah?
Yep. Ever. All time.
They're like, oh, he's finally gone.
Nope. I'm back.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, they're going to be holding, not a parade. It's more of a tornado warning. Like,
John 2 inbound.
The weirdest guy you know is back.
If you
Lock the doors.
You see this guy in your neighborhood, rent's going up.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it'll be weird seeing the fellas again. It's about damn time. I miss them, but I'm not looking forward to them telling me that I suck at fantasy, because I don't. I put them in the dirt for the past 5 years, and this is the 1 year where the tables have turned. This is their revenge year. I don't know about you guys if you understand the concept.
You
probably no, not the concept of revenge, but like revenge year, where like in sports, whenever like the Patriots or like the Golden State Warriors, they're finally bad for 1 year, and they've been good for like 5-7 years. And the 1 year they're bad, everyone, when they play them, they're like, oh, we're putting them in the damn dirt. Like, they're not going to be able to breathe after. That's how this year feels for me.
It's like whenever Jose starts sucking at Mario Kart and you just pound him into the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Pound him in the ground.
Oh, my.
Yep. You got to just make sure, like, hey, I'm here. Well, guess what? There's still a 2% chance of me making the fantasy football playoffs, all right? It's not over. And it's not over until I win. Sing with me. Have you guys never? No, you haven't. No, I don't know why I asked. there's this one like inspirational. It's like it's like Muhammad Ali, and it's like sing with me, sing for the years, and like they put it over like every person that's like making a comeback on TikTok. If it's like a sports guy, and they're like sing with me, and that's me with fantasy football. And I love to imagine like the hype video around that, and it's just like me on my phone, just like
You tweeting.
no, it's not me tweeting. It's
I like how I was able to see that you just opened Duolingo.
oh yeah, I was gonna show Duolingo. I haven't been on it, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's gonna be weird going back home for
You're gonna see all your nemesises.
my nemesis. I don't think my nemesises are there anymore. That's another thing about like leaving for so long, because like you go back and like it's never the same.
Nope.
It's because like
Especially now.
everyone else is doing their own thing. Like my boy is destroying Arkansas Tech. We hate Arkansas Tech, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna put him in the dirt real quick for the boy. And yeah, they're off doing their own thing. It's a weird concept.
Wow, we're living in that post-grad life where everyone's...
It's not post grad life. This is still post high school. Post grad, that hasn't really kicked in yet. We still got too many friends. Like in college or doing like grad school.
You've got too many mutuals.
That takes a while. The thought of graduate school is still there. There's a non-zero chance it happens. For me, I think it's 0, but like I never want to count it out. I don't know.
For Jose, Luke, and I think it's all pretty out of the question. There's really no reason to.
There is a reason.
It's not back at DePaul.
Yeah, no. Not right now. I think there's a non-zero chance, but that's just for me, because like business, you can get higher up for like, oh, just go to your school and like we'll pay you way more, and that is a way instead of actually getting good at my job, which I can get behind. I can get some solid grades. That's what I'm known for. I'm not that smart of a guy, but I can get good grades. I feel like that's an easy concept to bear.
Look at your studious self.
Not studious. It's more just like I can get the job done.
You're just good at school.
I think I'm just good at doing my own thing. Not good at school necessarily. I'm just good at doing tasks. If you tell me how to do a task, I'm gonna get it done. You know what I mean?
Manual labor done.
Exactly. No, you tell me, like, do this. I'm like, okay.
John,
how do I do this? Do it like
dispose
this.
of this man.
John is an AI neural network.
I really am. I'm always adapting. I take on concepts. I'm like Jason Bourne. I don't know. I've never watched Jason Bourne, but I'm like Jason Bourne, mentally speaking. Physically, I could barely run to Lakeshore today. It was a nightmare. Yeah, I also went on a run today. It was so cold. And I was looking at the city, and I was like, damn.
Time to get shirtless.
No. This is hoodie season. I gotta get my sweat on. And today was weirder because people were just like walking around me. Like I was sitting there, and it felt like they were walking around like not like a homeless guy. They were getting too close for like whenever white people see a homeless guy, if he's here, they're gonna like, you know. But they were still like near me, so it felt more like they're like, this is our space. You know how white people are. They're entitled to their.
They walked up to you and they're like, poke him, see if he moves.
Are you on fentanyl right now? I love that concept. Just like white people just going up to a POC and like,
are you on fentanyl?
Are you on fentanyl? And just like, I'm just sitting here, man. Fentanyl?
You look like you're on fentanyl.
Fent? No.
Ring a bell?
God, no. I had things to talk about. I'm looking forward to the review of Citizen Kane, because I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. I think I'm gonna have to watch it as soon as this episode is done. Why are you head rubbing like that?
Oh no, listening to a full review of Citizen Kane is gonna be
in 2023.
And also after having done 4 years of film school. Oh God.
Yeah, but like you're gonna get it from like everything that I know about film is film is my one film 101 class, and everything I've learned from just consuming media. That's the only knowledge I know of film and TV.
And whatever technical stuff we've said.
Yeah, whatever technical stuff. I mean, yeah, most of it's pretty. I've made videos before. I understand I understand some concepts. I know what.
This is called Chekhov's gun.
Yeah. That's not film 101.
Let's talk about the Kuleshov effect.
See, like that already goes way above my head. I can barely get frame tracking or whatever that is.
Luke, we should give John a copy of In the Blink of an Eye by Walter Murch.
No, we should not merch ourselves.
Not us, but him.
Well, yeah,
No.
I mean, just doing anything with that book.
No, enough. No technical talk. All right, only dumb talk. But yeah, this is gonna be like because I've also never done a full review, quote unquote, of a movie. Most of it is just like I watch it and I'm like, I get why that was good. I get why that was bad.
Your reviews, damn, that was crazy.
For the most part. That's probably gonna be my review. We're gonna watch it, and
That was the Citizen Kane of movies.
It's gonna be. I really wish this happened around April 1st, so we could do we'd make it 2 hours long, right? So I would sit down, you guys ready? I'm like, okay. I'm like, so Citizen Kane, that was crazy, right? And then just cut 2 hours of just black screen, and everyone's like, what the fuck? That would be the review, but no.
That would probably be my favorite review of that movie.
Probably. I'll try my best to make it entertaining. I have a couple of ways. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm gonna watch it. We'll take it from there. If not, we can do a TV show review. I can go through all the TV shows I've watched and we can review them.
Give you an Adderall before you review. So give you a whiteboard.
We should just get you a whiteboard for the review.
We should every other.
He just draws a picture.
That'd be very funny. Every other episode, you just drug me up and I just review a movie. I'm just like, all right, so Casablanca, and just I'm on acid.
So Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it justice.
That one would make you just kind of go mute.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know what to say.
I'll just be like, what can I say that hasn't already been said about this movie? That would be pretty impressive. If you can do a 1 hour Citizen Kane review and I don't say anything. It's just stuff like that. What can I say that hasn't been said already about this movie? This is such a phenomenal movie.
Give him the whiteboard and drug him up for Adam Green's Aladdin.
Oh, no. No, that was one of the experiences of all time. That was a experience. It was more scary that I was watching it and people I know was on the screen. If it was just a bunch of just random people, I'd be like, okay, it's whatever. The fact that I saw people I recognized, I was like, no.
And Penn Badgley shows up for 1 second out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't even remember Penn Badgley being there. That's how much of experience. That's how overwhelming it was. I was just like, ugh. It's like, when they opened up the Ark of the Covenant, that's what was showing. I was melting, mentally speaking. I had to take a break after that one.
You had to think about your life. What am I doing?
Not even that. I was like, it made me think about the world as a whole. I'm like, what the hell are we doing, guys? What's going on?
I still remember the first time that I watched it with my friends back home. They were all inebriated, and they said it sobered them up because it was so weird.
Yeah, I was inebriated. It didn't sober me up. It just ruined my life. That's what it did. It's one of those things where, here's how I view the life, all right? I figured out the meaning of life, and it's we all bond best whenever we have a common enemy, and our common enemy should be God for non-consensually putting us all on this planet, figuring it out with other people that have no idea what's happening on this planet, and some of us are so evil that we'll, spite everyone. We'll steal their goods. We'll make their life, living hells. We'll genocide them. We'll apartheid. We'll do whatever, and we'll make, we'll leave the poor and we'll ignore them. We do all of that. So much evil is happening, and then someone's like, and then some guy named Adam Green shows up. And he's like, "Can we make an Aladdin movie that's the worst thing of all time?" And that doesn't help anything. He's a part of the evil. I view him on par with genocide.
You look at him and Mussolini, and you're like, same person.
This is the same evil. Yeah, so that's my long-winded. That's my long-winded analysis of Aladdin Green.
Adam.
It's breaking me. So yeah, I know. So I figured out the answer. That's my answer to life. And Adam Green should go to hell. Actually, no. If I watch it again, I'll probably be like, this is funny. It was. I don't remember my reaction. I think my reaction was just like.
Your reaction was just looking at it and not saying anything.
Yeah, I think my first reaction was like, I could be doing other things on a Friday night.
I feel like you've asked that too many times with stuff we've watched. I think like we were watching fucking Spy Kids, and you're just like, man, we're college students on a Friday night, and this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, don't act surprised. It's a child's movie.
I'm not surprised.
It's Spy Kids. Of course, I'm gonna question some things while we're watching Spy. I probably questioned things more when we were watching Spy Kids than I did whenever we were doing Aladdin.
I'm trying to think what the dumbest
Aladdin
thing we
Greens.
watched is.
Probably Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
But that was at least fun.
Yeah, that one. Like we've watched, I feel like some dumber things.
Yeah. Well, I think that's.
Well, that one was.
We didn't watch that one. We Subway Surfered that. I feel like more people should do that with like media they don't like. They need to Subway Surfers it. Do we have a picture of that?
Yeah, we have a picture of it.
I guess we can explain it. So what we did was we didn't want to watch Ant vs. Quantumania, but like, you got to watch something to get a good idea of why you hate it. But we don't want to waste precious time on this earth watching and pay. No, we watched it legally, right, Harrison?
Right, Luke?
Why are you asking Luke? I asked you the question.
Luke's the one that put it on.
No, we were streaming it from where you stream Ant-Man, and we put
Netflix.
the TV down. We put the TV down, and then we were playing a game. I feel like that's how a lot of movies should be played. You're playing, a game with the boys while you're watching, like, I don't know, what's that movie with family?
Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious. Yeah, you should be watching Fast and Furious while playing Mario Kart with your friends. I feel like that's like the ideal way of consuming content that you should be consuming. But let's go, Kyle. Drop that block. They're calling it back. God damn it. Sorry. Arkansas State was not Arkansas. Hardin was about to put him in the dirt, but they called it back. Disappointed. Screw you. But yeah, no, that's how all media should be consumed now. I feel like there's no you should be able to play video games on like the back of whatever like chair you're sitting at a movie theater. I feel like that should be an option. And I feel like that would help children too. If you want to watch an entire movie, you just put them right there. Give them a little headset, an iPad, just...
See, what would be genius is if you do that in a church. Because all the tiny kids are going to be like, I don't give a shit about anything that's happening. Let me play fucking Baby Shark on my phone.
They already do that with, like, the... They have, like, little rooms where, like, the child's room.
Oh, those were the best when you were a kid, if you got to go there.
Oh, dude, that was a whole vibe.
It's see like all the other kids in there, and you're like, oh, did you scream too?
Did you scream too? I don't like... Why were you screaming in a church, Harrison?
That was the thing, because it's called, like, the cry room. Like, all the babies would be crying, and that's where you take them.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like we're
I was-
about two different things here.
I'm talking about the cry room, but like I was more insinuating that that's also weird that there's a soundproof room in a church where you can't hear people cry. Yeah. Have we ever thought about this? Has anyone ever brought this up? Am I the first person to think of this? Catholic Church, what's going on? Be honest with me. All right, can someone
I'm gonna level with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna level with you here, Chief.
What's with the soundproof room?
Yeah.
This is highly sus.
Yeah. God damn. I don't like thinking about it, but now the more I think about it, someone has definitely tried to get it on in there. That's this is an experience learning, because like there's no way that hasn't happened. That's
You're a little flabbergasted right now.
yeah, it's just one of those things that like it's super obvious, but you just once you get to that conclusion, damn. How many more minutes we got? We might need to take a break after that one.
We got like
4 minutes. That's not enough to take a break. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to sit with that. That's definitely a thing that's happened.
I like how it started with, yeah, that room's a vibe, and then
I mean, yeah, it's a vibe, but oh my god, have you ever listened to that song? You haven't. I know you haven't. I don't know why I asked. It's called "It's a Vibe" with Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign. It's just the horniest song of all time. I remember because one of my boys that Twitch streamed, Little Arab, Sweaty Harry, that was whenever someone subscribed, that was or oh no, it was a vibe check. That's what it was. He would have a vibe check, and then it would be that song, "It's a Vibe." And let me just read some of the lyrics off of that. You guys are gonna find this is gonna be a hoot for y'all. It's just extremely horny song, and like I don't know about you guys, but sometimes like there's like some weekend songs, it's just like I can't listen to this. I can't.
sitting on the train, you're like, damn, this is
Like there's sometimes I'll be like, it's a new Drake, it's a new Weekend, it's a new whoever, and I'm like, oh, let me check out this song, and I'll be listening to it, and like one song will be like the hardest song of all time, and the next is just like, I want all your juices, girl, and it's like, stop. Yeah, it's that's usually how those songs go, and it's like I don't think anyone's having sex to these songs because they're just too horny. I feel like there's like a limit where it's like you're getting intimate with someone. It's like, yeah, no, this
the
isn't.
music hornier than the act going on.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't think I love you that much. Let me
It feels like if you're about to go down on a girl, but then you hear like your neighbors fucking super hard, and you're like, damn, we can't live up to that.
yeah, it kind of like sets the bar way too high.
It's like here's your what you should aim for.
Oh my god, I might ask you to bleep this out for me. Yeah, John 2 comes out Thursday. You got enough time to maybe. I'll tell you which word I want, but
I've seen that you got about 45 seconds to read this.
verse 2, Trey Songz, "It's a Vibe, don't you like? It's a vibe." Yeah, no, that's it. I can't do the rest of that. But yeah, no, it just like every time I hear it, I'm like, please stop. I don't want to.
You'll just be on the train or something, come back from work, and you're like, what?
Ah, no,
The guy
stop.
What's this guy going through?
Ah. Dude, that's just me with. I'll start this, I guess. I have those moments where I'm just like, oh, but it's not because of those songs. It's how many seconds do we have?
10.
Okay, yeah. I guess we could just stop now and just. All right. But yeah, I just have moments. I think even whenever I went on a run this morning, where I visibly just like it frustrates me. I'm like cringe. Like, why did I do that last week? And I've gotten to. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I used to do it as a bit where like if I made a mistake and someone's like, John, they're like, John, you screwed up. I'm like, and at first I was like, it was a bit, my friend, Roman, he did it. He was like, stupid.
That's just a popular thing in media.
Yeah, it is. But like, it's even funnier whenever you actually see someone doing it. Cause it's like, that shouldn't exist outside of movies. And it's just funnier that way. And so whenever he did it once, I was like, this is the funniest thing of all time. I'm going to do it now.
This goofball.
But now I do it. I used to do it only as performance, but now I do it just actually. Where like, I was literally walking back and just something popped up. And I was just like, someone saw me do it. And they were just like,
yo, it's the thing.
Yeah. No, they weren't. It wasn't the thing. It was more like, oh, this guy is a lunatic. That's probably what they saw. And I mean, they're not wrong, but it's just one of those things. Like I just need to slow it down because I've come to terms with my cringe every time. Like today is me. Yesterday, that was still me. That was a different me. Now I'm smarter man.
Now it's the real me.
The real me is present day me, and that's the guy that I got to live through. I can't sulk in the past because then I can't make up for it in the future. But I still just, it's a constant cycle of pain and agony, where I'm only just like, do. I'm literally a year away and like watching 5 seasons of The Simpsons from just saying do every time. I'm going to become a cartoon character in 4 years. I really am. I have catchphrases. We've already established that. I do physical comedy now. I do a couple of other things. I just need to get like 20 of the same shirts and just keep on wearing the same jeans. I feel like that's the last step. That's the only thing stopping me from being a full cartoon character is just I can't wear the same outfit every day.
Even you have to.
No, that's the only thing like stopping me. That like me personally, I want to wear different outfits. Like I make sure for the every time we record an episode, I try to wear something different. Like this one, I busted this whole thing out. But that's the only thing. If I wanted to, if I was wired differently, I would just wear the same shirt, the same everything.
I was just thinking, yeah, what if for every episode you just happen to be wearing the same fit and then people just like,
I mean, I should.
just record them all in the same day.
That should just be this podcast. It should just be my slow descent into becoming a cartoon character. And this is my duff. Or I'm just like can't pod without my duff.
Yeah, and your ball of wax is just like the ship in a bottle that never gets finished.
Exactly. But you guys are always different. You guys are always, so they're like, John, what the hell? And it's just like my slow descent. And by the very end, I'm writing these episodes where like this is when I'm gonna use my catchphrase. The lesson to be learned is this. It's gonna be awesome.
We just start doing callback gags.
Yes. Well, I mean, we could just do that already. I already do that fairly decent amount. See, I'm just a cartoon character. I am. It's gonna happen soon.
One day you're just gonna accidentally trip on something and go whoop.
Yeah, no, we're gonna. You're gonna put a banana here and be like, not falling for this one. And then I put my hand down and move it. I'm like, whoop, and I just fall.
You slip with your hand.
Yeah, somehow. Yeah. What are some other things that I do that can be considered a cartoon character? Listen to the same songs a lot. I feel like that counts. I've been good at changing it up, but I can listen to the same song over and over.
Oh, I know.
That's the thing.
Pristine by Snail Mail.
That wasn't really one. I only played that around you guys, really. I wouldn't play that in like my private domicile.
But when you were with us, you would play it pretty frequently.
It's because I use the station thing on Apple Music. So I just pressed that, and they play the same songs a lot. They've been forcing a lot of Julian Baker on me. And, like, I like her music, but I'm just like, chill out. Just, like, throw some other things in there. It'll be fine.
You put on the Drake channel, and then you're saying some really weird stuff.
No, the Drake channel is boring. It really is, because it's just Drake. It's like Drake and then J. Cole, and it's like, I just don't want to hear, like, the biggest rap music of all time. Like, throw something unique in there. Throw some, like, new wave, like some V's.
Jose will start singing.
Or Val. I think it's V's. Here, let me check.
Valorant.
I'm really out of the rap game right now. It's my favorite genre. Yeah, V's. It's my favorite genre, but I haven't really been listening this year.
Genre of John.
Favorite genre of John? What's your favorite John 2 genre?
Gay John.
That's not a genre you've seen yet.
Yeah, it's there. Gotta be patient.
Exactly. But you gotta think of a current day one. There's types of genres. I'm in moods. Why are you always in a mood?
Winston. He's coming over.
I wonder if we can get Dapper Winston on the pod.
That'd be epic.
Buddy, come on.
He's moving.
Do it. Do it.
If you want, you can
Vomit on Harrison's bed. Vomit on Harrison's bed again. Do it.
There he is.
Do it.
Did you just look in the lens?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the Emperor Palpatine of Winston's Darth Vader. I'm the one telling him to throw up everywhere. I'm like, do it. He's like he's like looking at like the plant that makes him make him vomit. And he's like, and I'm holding it at him. I'm like, do it.
Dinner time.
Like,
Open up.
You gotta eat something, buddy.
Eat your,
And
eat your
I'm not
leafy
giving
greens.
I'm not giving you any food. I'm not giving you anything edible. This is it. This is all you got.
Meow.
Winston, when we give him his medicine, no.
Enough. Leave me out of this. All right.
You're the devil on Winston's shoulder.
For real. All right, let's see. I got some. I still have some talking points. Brown Boy Autumn. I don't think we've talked about that. Will Ferrell DJ. R.I.P. Shaft.
Oh, yeah.
Shaft passed away. That was the day that Shaft passed away. College football. There was something that happened today. Michigan. Do you guys know Jim Harbaugh?
No.
He's the head coach for Michigan. He got suspended. It's okay. Take your time. He got suspended for cheating. They were like stealing signs. Not allowed to do that. So I think they suspended him for the rest of the season. So the interim head coach came in today, and they won today. And the dude started crying. And he was like, man, this means so much to me. Like, he was like welling up. He had a hard time bringing words like post game. The head coach was suspended. He didn't die. And he was just bawling his eyes out. He was just like, God, this just like, it sucks so bad, but like, we're here, man. And I don't know. It's just one of those like sports moments where in a vacuum makes sense. But once a normal person looks at it, it's like, what's going on? What are you doing?
There's too much emotion here.
Yeah, it's like he didn't die. There's a lot of, I don't know if you've noticed, but sports is very emotional. I don't judge anyone for like you put a lot of time and effort into sports. And if you feel, if you start crying, you're like super happy, like I get it. But sometimes it's like, guys, we need to like put the brakes. Like there was this one, Gordon Hayward, really bad leg injury, super bad. And Dwight Howard, he tweets out to him, he's like, Lord, carry him now. And I was like, he just hurt his leg, man. He's not dead. Let's calm down.
This is how I am when you guys all go home.
Yeah. Just like, God, please save them. He's like, he just went out for a beer. It's fine. I feel like that's how like normal people should react now. We should get like super just like into it. Just overreacting to everything. I feel like that would make life a little bit more interesting.
Gravity doesn't want you to speak.
It doesn't. It's because I'm speaking the truth. It's me speaking the truth. I'll be like, I already do that with you guys. Just like being overreacting to everything. Shut up, you don't know me. It's like, did you buy the salt last? Yes or no?
No, because any minor inconvenience will happen. You'll be like, I'm going to off myself.
Exactly. That's how we should all be reacting to everything. Just the most intense emotional reaction possible. I don't know why I said that in several.
Distinct.
Yeah. Yeah, that was unnecessary. How much time do we have left?
18 minutes.
18 minutes? That's a lot of minutes.
Didn't you have some story you wanted to reiterate that happened like a couple days ago? I remember specifically we were in the kitchen and you told me a story and you were like, I'm going to tell that on the show.
Give me some details.
I don't remember. That's the issue.
God damn, what prompted this? we gotta think. We gotta think this through. Remember the slot machine, or not the slot machine?
Yeah. Well, I know it was like after midnight or something, and I was like still eating dinner, and you came back from something, and there was some anecdote that happened to you. I feel like it was like you were witness to some like crime or something, but I don't know if that's...
Oh my God, yes. I want to talk about this 100%. So I was going to CVS, and I walk in, I'm just like getting a lay of the land. I don't know what I'm gonna get, and the door's like over here, and I walk through the door, and I'm looking around, and I turn behind me. There's like a couple of dudes with just like big, like the 24 packs, like Modelo's and like Coors, and they're just walking out. And I hear the ladies that usually work at the CVS. They're just like, "Hey, like stop, like no." Guys are giggling. They're like younger kids. They're like running around, just like, I don't know, it's just a couple of packs of beers, whatever. And then the lady, while chasing him off, she's like, "I hope you trip." I was like, okay, well that's a threat. If I haven't heard one. And so like they all left. I was also buying alcohol too, but guy like me, I'm a law-abiding citizen. So I went. I think I grabbed multiple things. So I grabbed whatever. I grabbed the alcohol. It was probably just like a tall boy, I think. I wasn't drinking that much that night. It was probably just like me chilling out. And so go to the self-checkout, put it in, getting ready for her, have my ID ready, everything. Grabs my ID, starts bending it. Like, this is my real ID. Just like looking over it. Hands it off to me, and it's a CVS. She gives me the most stank look ever, and just like, I guess it's a real ID. And I was like, first of all, the precedent has already been set. I could walk out with this alcohol, and you would just wish that I tripped. Maybe, I don't know. I can trip and still save my beer. And second of all, why would I already saw illegal things happening. I could just walk out with them. Nothing's going to happen. So why am I going to give you a fake ID? And just be like, first of all, if I give you the fake ID, you're not going to do anything about it. And second of all, it's a real ID. I'm going through the legal channels of buying this alcohol. Why? it doesn't. It just blew my mind. I was like, I will steal this. If you think that this is a fake ID, I will walk out with this beer. You can't stop me. You already proven you can't. And
even after you legally buy it, she's like, I hope you trip.
Those boys actually bought it legally. She just hates everyone.
I hope you trip.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's a CVS. They act like it's a burden for you to be in there. It's like, no, I just need to pick up the simple thing. It's like CVS is trying so hard to not be a gas station, but they are. They're just like a quirked up gas station. And it's just like, it infuriated me so hard. I wasn't mad that she checked my ID. I was mad she bent it. There was no purpose. I was like, just leave it alone.
Man, imagine if pharmacies were also gas stations like CVS is. Like you could just get your COVID or flu shot at your local Mobile.
That'd be sick. Yeah, let me get like a flu shot, a burner, and
Adderall.
and some of these Cool Ranch Doritos. That'd be sick.
I was just thinking like the difference then from across the street with people stealing stuff with Jewel, where the employees will straight up just tackle someone to the ground.
That was more of a right time, right place. Those ladies at CVS, I'm not saying they're not
Proactive.
Yeah, because like there's definitely sometimes I'll walk in there, I'm like, I'm gonna buy this. I hope you know that I'm not stuffing this in my. I know I'm brown, but like, come on, give me some credit. I've been here multiple times, please. But I don't know. They were in the right situation. They just couldn't stop them, and I was like, first of all, why are you trying to stop them? Just call the police. Just do that. We live in a pretty police heavy neighborhood, I would say. Or at least not police heavy, but they're there.
Well monitored.
Yeah, it's pretty well monitored. There's so many cameras it's Southport. There's so many cameras there. I feel like it's not hard to just.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
I think I've tweeted already, but yeah, we can do that.
There's people that really want to know how to get to you.
There's a lot of cameras already. There's a lot. I know. I always like to say that, like, but no, that just pissed me off. I remember, but it was also very funny. I was like, okay, I got my alcohol. I'm having a good time. I know. It's a good call. Yeah, let's bleep that out because you always. I'm always thinking about how big will this podcast get. That's always a thought because like I don't think it'll be that big, but like there's a lot of like TikTok videos, tweets where I'm like, oh, this is like funny. Let me just put this off, and then like boom, like numbies, and it's insane. And that it's just weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm at like a stalemate with like every social media because like I've gotten a decent amount of like notoriety. I've had some pretty good videos, but like nothing to where it's like, oh, this guy's like good at social media. He's like, oh, if you're on social media, you might know who he is. It's like not one of those things. It's like, oh, hey, my friends from back home have seen me tell everyone that they need to gamble now. They've seen that one video of me.
You're a household name in like one or two places.
Yeah, at my house. At my house in this apartment. Those are the household names. Even my friends, there's two guys with the same exact name as me. I remember asking my friend, I was texting him because he got a new number, and I was like, hey, yo, this is me. This is John, and then last name. And he was like, oh, John, last name from the other high school? I'm like, no, I'm one of your best friends. I've known you for 5 years. Well, at the time, like 5-6 years. It's not that guy. I promise you it's not him.
It's me, John, from the war.
It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm at a standstill where it's like, will it tip over? And like, I finally get people to actually care about me, or will we just crash and burn? I think we're at that point. It's now or never. This next year, 2024, if I don't go mega viral, it's over. I need to just commit to the cubes.
It's Jover.
It really is. I say that, and then like 2025, it's going to be like,
You're still doing these episodes once a week.
yeah, except it's just me. I've ran you guys off. I'm like, no, I don't need your help anymore. I got myself.
And speaking to like your mic is the AirPod mic.
The worst. And it's just insane conspiracy theories. I'm not mentally well at all. I'm just like, guys, Harrison is after me. He spiked my drinks. And like I open up the water. I'm like, see, I told you. And it's like a brand new water bottle. Everyone's watching just to make fun of me. Even more so than they are now. But
You're still
yeah.
on this couch.
Same couch. You guys have all left. I'm paying all of rent. Just like going into my savings, just
I'll
like
show them.
I'll show them all.
You just create straw effigies of us and put it in our rooms and pretend we're still here.
Yeah. Every time I do the podcast, I'm like, "What do you think, Harrison?" And I have to like, I
get up and pan over to the chair.
no, I have one of myself, and I just put him down, and I run around, and I pan over to Harrison.
It's like that fucking Pixar short Jerry's game where he plays against himself in chess.
Oh my god.
And you just like do the thing where like you're voicing like the mannequin. You're just like shaking them. You're like, I agree, John.
Don't call me gay, John.
Fuck you, Harrison.
Yeah. Oh, that would be sad. But I would totally do that. We should do that. We should do that one episode. We just put like a mannequin for all of us. And just,
You're the only one that's really on camera. Oh, a mannequin for Winston.
yeah, no, Winston's like right here. No, but like that's the thing. We all have a mannequin, except like we only pan over to you once, and we just show it one time and then turn back, and we're like, yeah, Luke also has a mannequin. We never show it.
Luke's never been on camera.
That should be a special release for people that don't know who he is,
Luke face reveal.
because he's not on Instagram.
No.
Well, I mean, you could find him on ours, but you would have to context clues it. Just be like,
Who's the guy?
exactly, yeah. Who is he? It's not that hard to figure out. It's not like he's that private. It's that you make moves in silence enough. You'll get your names in the credits one day, and people will be like, that'd be very funny if this podcast, like, I think that's the ideal, where this podcast does like semi well. It has like a decent following, but then you guys also do really well for yourselves. So you guys finally do like big movies and like big TV shows, and they're like, the credits are going on. They're like, wait, is that?
That's the dude from The Thing.
Yeah, they're like, there's no way that's him, right? And they look it up and they're like, why? Why would they hire him?
Shit podcast.
It's when you look at Adam Green's Aladdin and see, wait, Macaulay Culkin's in this?
Yes, exactly.
What are you doing here?
I think that's the end goal for this podcast, to be like, wait a minute, they did that? That was them? And then I'm just like, yeah, we all end up being like Disney stars, except you guys are like,
Please God, no, not a Disney star.
but you guys are like the Miley Cyruses, where like you guys make it. And I'm like Corey in the house, where they're just like,
You're a
like,
convicted,
oh yeah.
offender.
I don't know what he got arrested for. I'm just going to say public intoxication. That's what I would get arrested for, probably.
Drunk driving.
No, never.
Being
But that-
too much of a goofball.
Silly. What is reason for arrest? Silly boy.
Meanwhile, your mugshots, you get in the moose ears.
I think there's a company that makes custom-made mugs with mugshots on them.
100%.
That's pretty cool.
There's no way there's not a thing. I would assume so, at least. But that's just me.
John, I like the shape you've made with the wax now.
It's a hammer. See?
Throw
What was
that at Jose.
Throw that at Jose. No, hold on. If I throw it at Jose, I'm going to shape it as a spear. Actually, no.
Javelin.
I would throw it as a cube, just a cube as itself.
It's like when you throw out the wall and put a dent in it.
Yeah. No, I didn't leave a dent in it. Just a bunch of wax on it. I wonder how big this is gonna get. How big? What are the odds? Chat, tell me how big this is gonna get. I think
make a 1-to-1 scale replica of your head.
that'd be insane. That could be an end goal. This is just like the brain part of it. And it's not, I don't even think it's big enough to be in my brain. Actually, yeah, no, it's pretty big. Yeah, I was going to say, this is,
Make it
no.
Big enough to make wax, John.
No, I was going to say, no, if it's 1-to-1, this is probably how big my brain is. About.
Maybe half that.
Yeah, this is probably like a double. Yeah. Yeah. We're a visual podcast. We're visual learners and we're special types of learners.
We don't learn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all that visual, like, audio, whatever, learner stuff, that was all just disproven as bullshit.
Oh, 100%. They just suck at learning. That's just me. I don't know. I'm just good at learning things. I can pick things up fairly. I have good pattern recognition. I'll say that. I don't think I personally am that smart. I'm just really good at, like, once I get it, like, a pattern down, that's what helps me. I'm like, okay, I can use this pattern. It's more of a following directions. I'm a good soldier. I follow orders. Oh my God. Calm down, Jesus.
Fuck you, MSA Customs Service.
No, don't say it. You're giving them. That's the whole point. That's why I didn't say anything. God. Now they have free advertisement to the 3 people that are going to watch it all the way through. Come on. It's ridiculous.
It's like that whole, like, you see the thing, and it's like a concept where, like, they'd get it. It was a thing for Amazon or whatever where they show ads, and if you want to skip the ad, you have to say the name of the brand out loud.
Dude, there's so many of those things where they're still in, like, their concept phase, but if they, like, go through, it's just like
drink verification can to continue.
No, you know what we need? We need that for our podcast. Except, like, you can't turn it off unless, like, you get
Subscribe.
You like and subscribe first, and you have to say the subject we're talking about. You're, like, watching it, and I'm talking about, like, meatballs, and they're like, meatballs. And they're like,
wax ball.
Nope. Wax ball. Nope. They're like, you have to, like, rewind, like, 5 hours, and, like, where did they start? You just have to, anytime we make a joke, they're like, whoa, was the setup? And then you're like, God damn it. Just, like, have to rewind every time.
Please write a 5-paragraph oh my God. 5-paragraph essay about the themes of the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. What catchphrase, as John said in both episode 3 and episode 7? You may not turn this off until otherwise. Just like, yo mama.
Speaking of being able to turn things off, can we talk about how awful the experience of having to reset the TV yesterday was?
Can we also how we have less than a minute left?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna rant about this TV that we.
Yeah, there's a minute left. I don't have anything.
So like this TV came with a remote that does not have like a menu button or anything. It's just got like volume and channel up and downs. But I was trying to fix an audio issue yesterday, and we got our Wi-Fi changed like a couple months ago, and it hadn't been connected to the Wi-Fi because normally I could just use an app that the company made for like controlling the TV, but since it wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi, I couldn't connect to it with my app. So I had to go through the trouble of factory resetting the TV and repairing it because there's no menu button you can press on the TV either. And then the fucking inputting the fucking password, like you had to use the volume up and channel up and down functions to like choose the letters that you're going to input. But the issue is that for some reason the up and down took like 10 seconds to register. So I'd like be trying to get to the V key, and like I'd be going back and forth waiting for it to register to go down. And then I kept hitting the cancel button because it's entirely ambiguous which button like is selected for like the next cancel shift buttons. Man, fuck this you.
All right. Well, that was a Luke rant hour.
It's over now.
Up the camera.
No, we still have audio, right?
Yeah.
All right. Citizen Kane review next week. Bye.
Bye.